Hey guys, before we get started, we want to tell you about our champion partners, including our Hall of Fame partners, Gregg Vet Clinic, Hicks Chicks, Syrah Technologies, Kenny Chesney's Blue Chair Bay Rum, J&J Flooring and Natural Stone, Concordia Bank and Trust, and Mart. So go visit all of our champion partners that you see on the screen right now. Make sure to do business with them and tell them Miss Lou Champion sent you. Enjoy the show. Hey guys, Ronnie Calhoun here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight. I'm in the studio with Christy Birchfield and Raj
Bihara,
I'm sorry,
yes.
and from Parkway Baptist. Thanks for coming in today. You guys have something exciting coming up, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks so much for having us, Ron, and inviting us and being so friendly to have us here. I'm Rajesh Bihara.
Uh-huh.
I'm the pastor at Parkway Baptist Church.
Okay.
And we have some exciting news for the community. We're having what in the past people would call it an old-fashioned revival.
Old-fashioned revival.
Yeah,
that's
but
right.
with a modern twist.
Okay.
And instead of just calling it a revival, we're calling it a thirst conference.
Thirst conference.
Thirst
okay.
conference.
I like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And that's from April 27th, this Sunday. It goes on till Wednesday. And we want our community to avail this opportunity to come and be blessed.
Yeah.
We have a team coming from Michigan, which is made up of about 25, 30 folks from all over the United States. Now, this is their ministry. They go from place to place, spreading the good news of Jesus.
Okay.
So they're going to be here.
So what are some things that people, I'm assuming the community's invited.
Yes.
Everybody's invited to come out and share in it.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that's thinking, maybe I'd like to go out, what are some things that they can expect?
Yeah, Christy is our women's ministry, one of our women's ministry leads, and I'll let her do the talking there.
Okay. So this is going to be for all ages. We've got it for nursery. So if they need childcare, that's going to be taken care of.
Okay.
We have a special children's program that's going to happen each evening where the children have their own building. They have their own leaders. And then the adults and the youth will have their own program too. That's going to happen each night.
Okay.
That's Tuesday. Sorry.
No. I was going to say if you wanted to, we could start at Sunday and kind of go through each day.
Yes.
That might be the easiest way to
Okay.
do it.
Yeah.
And that way we can talk about the times and everything.
Okay.
So what can we expect? Let's start on Sunday and go tackle it that way.
Sunday morning, we're going to have Sunday school, and that's going to be unique because we're going to have all the adults together for one large Sunday school, and the kids are going to have their own Sunday school as well. That's going to all be led by the team from Michigan, so that's really exciting. And then we're going to have another service at 10:45. That's going to be combined. And then after that, we're going to have a big dinner on the grounds, so everybody's invited to stay after for that as well.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the evening services start at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Yeah. So that's going to be what will comprise the first day.
Okay.
The next day, that's Monday.
Okay.
One evening service planned at 6 o'clock in the evening.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Tuesday is when we have the ladies' luncheon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Tuesday at 11:30.
Okay.
And that is open to all ladies, no matter your age, no matter if you have children, if you're married, unmarried, that is for all women. And we're also going to have a nursery available for that for moms with young children.
Okay.
And even they provide, if you homeschool, they provide homeschooling sessions for that.
Okay.
They just ask that you bring a sack lunch for your child that day, but we'll provide food for the ladies. We're going to be talking about what it's like to be, we're made in the image of God, all mankind, but women have a unique role. So we're going to be talking about that.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And is it something that women need to sign up for, RSVP?
If they want, they can call the church office, but we plan on taking care of everything. So there's no fees, there's no registration. It's taken
Just
care
show
of.
up and
Yeah.
enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay, and
That's
what time
when-
is that again? That's
11:30 to
and that's
1.
on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Okay.
And then Tuesday evening, 6 o'clock, another revival service. And finally, on Wednesday evening will be our final revival service at 6 o'clock again. All the main services will be in the sanctuary, and the women's thing would be in the fellowship hall.
Yeah.
But there'll be people around there to guide
Okay.
to the right location.
So
Yeah.
do you guys know the team that's coming in?
Yes, I've interacted with this team for almost now for 2 years now. We've been trying to have them. They're pretty busy.
Okay.
This whole organization has 2 or 3 big teams that they keep going to different places. So we were able to finally get them for this slot at this time.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've heard great reports. Our former pastor, Pastor Bart Walker, now pastors a church in Pineville. He's had them at his church, and they have nothing but great things to say about this team.
Wow.
So, and that's precisely the reason why I wanted the community to come and experience it. It's going to be a different, a praise team with all the young people there, and then we'll have a revivalist who will come and preach, and we're excited about this. Yeah.
And I think it's important to, even if it's not your church, I think it's important to kind of visit around and see how other people, visit with other people and learn the way that other churches do things and get to know other people outside of your circle. I'm big on that as far as like just meeting as many people as we can and seeing how other people do things. And this is an opportunity to, if you're not a member of the church, to visit a new church and to see how this national group does things and all of that. So, so.
And the main message of this, the reason why they call it the Thirst Conference, is that all of us in some form or fashion are thirsting for something like what Augustine said, there's our hearts are made for eternity. And so all of us are thirsting after something, and the message is going to be Jesus is the one who can quench any thirst of yours.
Yeah. And I think right here after Easter is a great time for everybody to, I know on Easter, it hit me a little different this year for some reason. And I kind of thought deeper than I'd ever thought before this year. And I think this is a good time for people to really look in and dig in. And the world's a little crazy right now. And that's not a political statement. I'm just saying it's a crazy world out there. You know, we all move 100 miles an hour. And there's so many hurting people in the world today. And I think it's just that we're moving too fast and we're not slowing down to think about the things that matter, and we're not digging into ourselves, and we're not digging into the Word enough as a society. So,
and I'm glad you said a lot of hurting people. And I know in a certain kind of a vacuum, people look at other things to heal those hurts. And another of our messages is the gospel, primarily that Jesus can heal every hurt that you have, and he's the only solution. So that's the message that we want to pass around through this Thirst Conference. Yes.
Yeah, you're right about that. There's a lot of fake answers out there, but there's only one real answer. So
and there's the only one who can satisfy. That's why it's called the Thirst Conference.
That's right. That's right. Well, I appreciate you guys doing this. And is there anything else that we're leaving out, is there anything that you would want to say to the viewers out there to try to encourage them to come? Yeah,
I know we haven't had a revival or a conference like this in Natchez. At least I know this in the last 1 year or two. So this is going to be something different. So we want the community to come and experience it.
Okay.
And it doesn't really it doesn't really matter which church you belong to. All that we want you to come and experience an event where the opportunity is that you are more closer to God than what you were the day or the week or the month before. That's something that we want the community to know.
Yeah, and Christy, from a lady's perspective, is there anything that you would like to say specifically maybe to the ladies about coming to the luncheon or anything like that?
It is a time really to just come and be refreshed. It's a time to come in with the expectation of encountering God, not just to come for music, come to be entertained, but really come to introspect and come seeking.
Well, guys, I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you reaching out to us to help get the word out. That means a lot to us. And hopefully we'll get the word out to as many people as we can. And I hope it's a great turnout. And I'll try to make I'll try to make Wednesday. I'm going to be out of town.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay.
but I'll try to make Wednesday. I'm going to put that on my calendar.
Great. We look forward to having you.
So I didn't want to tell you a story before, so I had to think for a minute.
Yeah.
But I'll be back Wednesday morning, so I'll try to make that Wednesday night.
Thank you so much.
So,
and again, thank you for your gracious invitation to come on your show and promote the Thirst Conference.
Thank you guys again for coming, and thank you to all of our viewers out there. I want to encourage as many people out there. More church and more God's never a bad thing. So if you don't have anything planned, why not? It's a good way to get out, meet new people, get into the Word. Thank you to all the viewers out there. Thank you to all of our partners who help us spotlight awesome opportunities like this and awesome things going on in the community. Without our partners, we couldn't do what we do. So thank you to all of them. God bless everybody out there. And as always, have a champion day.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granning at Go Mart and On the Go Deli.
Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff.
Where everyone is family.
Hey y'all, it's Ronnie and Shannon with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight.
And we want to tell you about our awesome partner, J.E. Hicks Distributing Company, also known as Hicks Chicks.
Hicks Chicks is a local, family-owned food distribution company that has been serving the Miss Lou since 1945. You already know they serve all of your favorite restaurants, but did you know that they are also open to the public?
Hicks Chicks has a variety of food products, including delicious heat and eat options like chicken and dumplings, white bean chicken chili, lasagna, and gumbo. They also carry a wide variety of seafood options like shrimp, crabs, tuna steaks, salmon, and catfish.
And don't forget about their delicious burgers that are already pattied up for you and their amazing dessert options.
So stop by today at 1380 Martin Luther King Jr. Road in Natchez. Hicks Chicks.
Way more than just chicken.
Hey guys, Ronnie Calhoun here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight. We're out at our awesome partners, Gregg Veterinary Clinic, and we are in the back in the Barkley Pet Hotel and Spa. I'm standing in the Magnolia Bell Suite, which is one of 5 elite boarding suites available to your 4-legged furry friends when you travel this summer. Each suite comes with a private bed, flat screen TV, 24/7 video monitoring, and a sliding door so your pet feels like they're home. They provide one-on-one walking and activities in a fenced-in private backyard. So call Gregg Vet Hospital today and request your pet suite at the Barkley Pet Hotel and Spa. They'll leave the light on for you. Call Gregg Veterinary Hospital today.